I don't. Shoot, it's up. All right, let's go. Woo! All right, first time reaction, no edits. You guys are lucky to see this. Let's go. December 8th, skill renewal part 2. All right. Okay, so we got fishing and scavenging and weapons. All right, here we go. Brave adventurers, not many days have passed since the release of the first part of the skill renewal, and we're thrilled to see how you've embraced the changes. Moving, gathering outside the adventures has already created far deeper gameplay, just as we hoped. Okay. Some players are going all in on the Enchanted Isles, while others are optimizing their builds to farm and supply scrolls, and of course, there are those who enjoy every aspect of Lost Relics, gathering, crafting, fighting, trading, you name it. It's also been exciting to watch the economy evolve in real time. Nature's gifts have opened up many new playstyles. Some adventurers stack up potions to push harder content, while others gamble their way through containers in search of big wins, of course. Now it's time to dive into part 2 of this massive skill shakeup overhaul. Strap in, this one goes big. What? It goes what? Yo, let's go. All right. So it is 2.1. Okay, so they are doing 2.1. Soulcraft upgrades. This update unlocks a major new progression path for 2 iconic item groups, Soulcraft Tools and Soulcraft Weapons. Both are getting full upgrade support, expanding their usefulness, longevity, and impact on your adventure progression. Soulcraft Tools. Every player begins their adventure with 2 Soulcraft Tools, obviously for fishing and scavenging, obviously. These are obtained after completing tutorials, so all of you will already have them in your stash. Great. The base version starts at 75% success rate, previously 80% on tools, and each tool can now be upgraded all the way to level 10, reaching 100% success rate. Oh boy, 100% success rate. Oh boy. Let me just block this person real quick. Okay. All right. To upgrade your tools, you'll need to seek out 2 residents in the world of Lunaria: Cassian, Blackwater, Rod upgrades, and Celine, Sunfire, Soulcraft sickle upgrades. Okay. I mean, I can't zoom in on these things. Okay. So, oh, I see. Yeah, I remember this icon. Yeah. This fish area and this flower area. Okay. I forgot where they are, but we'll find them. I'm pretty sure they'll put markers on them. We'll find them. Each level up consists of 2 steps. Pay a fee to begin the upgrade. Complete a unique goal to prove you're worthy of the next level. Ooh, okay, I like that. Soulcraft Tools have no rarity tier. As long as you maintain the required gathering level, you can collect items of any rarity with them. Okay. And before you ask, no, we're not revealing the full list of fees and goals here. We're sure some of you will dive deep, push hard, and share your discoveries with the rest of the community. That's a bit weird. No, that's kind of weird there. They kind of should have just said the fees already, but sure. Soulcraft Weapons. During the tool tutorial, every player has to choose a Soulcraft weapon type. Just like the tools, this weapon is bound to your soul and now gains the ability to upgrade in power and tier. Upgrading works much like the tools, and Ed Moon Iron Hands is the master you'll need to visit Soulcraft Weapons upgrade. I forgot what this is, to be honest. I'll be dead honest, I forgot what this is. To share your discomforts. Yeah, pretty much. Each upgrade requires a fee to begin upgrade process, a goal you must complete to prove your strength. Soulcraft Weapons can be upgraded to legendary tier. This ensures that every player, new or veteran, can earn at least legendary weapons purely through gameplay. However, if you want to go beyond legendary limit of Soulcraft Weapons, you'll need to complete tier 17 Valor expeditions, get blessed by RNG, what the frick, or trade with other players. Oh, okay, I see, okay, I got you. So basically, I see. So if you want, so basically it's for free to play, not really free to play, because when you do expeditions, that's not really free to play. So mainly, most free-to-play players are going to get blessed by RNG. Got you. To respect the rarity and economic history of current blockchain gear, Soulcraft Weapons contain only 1 socket. Okay, good. They do not have unique base effects tied to them. This serves the exclusivity and long-term value of items already circulating in the ecosystem. Note, the upgrade to legendary tiers requires epic Prime Forge shards, which are not yet available. They will arrive in Skill Shakeup Part 3. Okay. Soulcraft Weapons were created to replace the old virtual weapons system entirely. For years, virtual gear that was lost on death led to constant support requests, accidental losses, and frustrations for new players. Removing them is a major quality of life improvement, and Soulcraft Weapons fill the gap they leave behind. More importantly, they redefine an early and mid-game experience. Instead of hoping for the right weapons to drop or needing to buy one from someone who was lucky before you, every player now has a guaranteed progression route from common to legendary. Your journey is no longer dictated by RNG streaks or marketplace prices. You'll earn power through gameplay, completing goals, and choosing how far to push your weapon. This system gives Soulcraft Weapons the feel of blockchain gear without competing with it. They're intentionally turned below all existing blockchain weapons, offering only a single socket and no unique base effects, though their damage output remains equivalent. This keeps blockchain items firmly at the top of the power hierarchy while allowing Soulcraft Weapons to provide a dependable progression path that teaches weapon identity and playstyle, all without diminishing the rarity or value established gear. In short, Soulcraft Weapons give every adventurer a dependable way to grow stronger, eliminate an outdated and frustrating system, and create a smoother, more rewarding path into Lost Relics. Okay. 2.2, coming soon to a theater near you. No. Soulcraft armor upgrades are coming, but this system is more complex than tools and weapons, so it needs a bit more developmental time. We know how many players are eager to plan ahead and want clarity on whether they should prioritize arcane fragments or prime force shards for their expedition rewards. What we can confirm at this stage is this: upgrading your armor to level 10 will currently cost the same as upgrading a Soulcraft tool to level 10. I don't know, those fees, man. I don't know, man. I'm worried about those fees, man. More details, including perks, specialization path, and how it's integrated into build entire identity, will be revealed in the next update. We aim to release part 2.2 before the holidays, but there is a chance it might slip slightly if not fully ready. We'd rather deliver a polished system than push something rushed. All right, fine. So after my birthday, pretty much. Got you. Part 3, what's next? This is also means that the final piece of skill shakeup won't arrive before the end of 2025. We know many of you are eager for the full picture, and we're just as excited to complete it. Our focus is on delivering high quality system that will support Lost Relics for years to come, but not rushing the final stretch. We'll continue working at full speed to complete part 3 as early as possible in 2026. Once the skill shakeup is fully in place, we can immediately begin shifting our attention to the next major milestones. Co-op play, a stronger foundation means a stronger future, and we're getting closer every day. Let's pray to God that actually happens, but doubt it. Excuse me, sorry. Item conversion. Over the past week, we've also been working on a new internal system that makes items conversion faster, far more reliable. Thanks to this, we no longer need items to simply disappear into the void. However, we also need to clarify why we can't compensate market values for every removed item and why doing so would be harmful for the game. There are over 6.5 million items that will be in processing. Why not refund the market value? Years of crafting and grinding, both things players love, led to a massive oversupply of certain items. Skills encourage endless crafting without enough items sinks. Grinding delivered far more resources that could ever be used. To put that in perspective, there are 572,957 iron sickles in circulation, In the last 2 months, only 20 were traded. God damn. Yeah, that's not good. Some players hold tens of thousands of these items, even if each were valued at just 8 gold. Paying out their market value would inject millions of gold into the economy overnight, causing immediate inflation, crashing prices, and hurting every active player. And realistically, there isn't even a market capable of absorbing those items at 8 gold each. There's simply not enough demand. That's a lot of gray sickles. You're right, Argentus, yeah. Over time, 99% of players became self-sufficient, gathering and producing everything they need rather than engaging in the intended economic loop where some gather, some craft, and many consume. With so few players, the market value of these items does not reflect actual liquidity or demand, and it's treating it as such would distort the economy even further. This is on us. The game evolved over the years and systems were expanded without enough balancing around supply and demand. The skill shakeup fixes this long term, but we must avoid destabilizing the economy in the process. So what is being removed in part 2? With this update, removing all items linked to virtual tools and virtual weapons, the old virtual tools and weapons items themselves, the crafting resources used to produce them. So because Soulcraft armor is still in development, ores and ingots will remain for now. Okay. Nature's Gift. All removed items will be converted into Nature's Gift instead of turning them into gold or containers. Different items and rarities use different conversion rates, so we're not listing every rate publicly, but it would lead to endless debates about fairness and individual value. Earlier, we explained why 1-to-1 market value conversion simply is impossible without damaging the economy, especially considering insane volumes of items being processed, Even with conservative conversion rates, this change will have a major impact on the economy. Some markets may fluctuate immediately after the update, but we are confident they will rebalance and recover as supply and demand normalize under the new systems. Well, we'll see about that. Nature's Gift offers real, flexible value, whether a player wants resources, containers, or progression boost. It ensures that even previously oversupplied items now contribute back into the ecosystem in a healthy way. All Nature's Gift rewards will arrive as a gift chest that expires after 6 months. So remember, 6 months, you better use it. So you better tell all these OG players to come back and use it. Open them if you've got them. This lets us introduce a gentle addition sync for accounts that remain inactive for long periods, reducing long-term oversupply while giving every player plenty of time to log in and claim their reward. Skill shakeup behind the scene. As mentioned in this first blog, this entire transformation of Lunaria's is designed to secure Lost Relic's long-term scalability and stability. By moving to unbreakable Soulcraft gear, tools, armor, and weapons were eliminated, one of the largest pain points for both players and support. No more frustration from losing items after a few runs, no more massive waves of support requests for replacements. This way, Lost Relics can scale to a far larger player base without friction. But beyond operational benefits, players' experience sits at the heart of this overhaul. To be honest, if you haven't given sign of life in the past year, you don't care about what LRS became. That is true, to be honest, yeah. If you haven't done anything with the game, you just I don't really care for the game. That's true. With Soulcraft upgrades, there's now a personal progression built into every piece of Soulcraft gear you own. Instead of endlessly grinding and praying to RNGs, which I got lucky, players now set goals, work towards them, and upgrade their gear through gameplay achievements. Soulcraft items cannot be traded. That was an intentional choice. We are confident that in the long run, this will do the game more good than harm. We believe it's important to have a real sense of prestige and achievement, not just drawing your wallet and buying your way in, which is also cool. Don't get us wrong. We love to offer both, and we can. Okay, well that's good to hear. So I could put my wallets over there, so I could put it away. You've probably lost all the bounty bucks and stuff already. Of course, I didn't really care about those things anyway at this point. I spent them all, so whatever. Maps, balance, and special encounters. We are also actively working on map balance and special encounters such as Heart of the Horde. Oh, really? I did not know that. These adjustments will impact the average run times players achieve. We understand this may cause some frustration, but it's part of the ongoing process of evolving the game. Many enemies currently serve as placeholders in terms of behavior and attack patterns. After co-op releases, a large number of monsters will receive updated mechanics, which will again influence how adventures and other game modes are approached, whether through build choices, consumable usage, or speed. For this update, we've made one specific change. Mythical maps, monster density buffed. Transcendent maps, monster density reduced. What? What you doing to me, man? I want to kill these guys. This results in roughly the same monster count across both tiers, leading to more predictable pacing while maintaining difficulty curve distance through monster strength rather than pure quantity. We previously discussed just adding extra guardian to transcendent maps, but we decided to trial this method out first because it allows people to feel more powerful when using their transcendent loadouts rather than always shifting the difficulty above rarity. I don't know about this one. Yeah, I mean, that one's kind of, I don't know. That's one kind of sus, man. I mean, it'll make my runs faster if I have less monsters to kill, but less monsters to kill means, what is it? It means that my goal of getting 25,000 monsters done right away, you know, it won't happen faster. It'll take longer. Overseer, Blackout, and market transparency. The Overseer has been part of Lost Relics for a long time. Oh no. It was originally created to highlight exciting moments from across the world and bring a sense of energy to the game. Over the years, it has done that, but it's also created pressure and frustration for many players who felt unlucky or felt they were falling behind whenever they saw other players drop. This has continued to grow as the community gets larger and more active. Oh boy. Based on everything we've seen and learned, we are starting a full Overseer Blackout for loot. Overseer will still be used for certain announcements. The Overseer will go quiet for a while so everyone can play without the constant comparison to others. We want enough time for this change to truly set in so that this long-term effects can be understood clearly. Oh man. More Arcanics per hour, more chances for X scrolls. No, man, I know that kind of sucks to hear, guys. Sorry to hear that. There's one important point to make here. During this blackout, we are asking players not to create third-party systems to replicate gold drop feeds. Over the years, the Overseer has shown us that global drop visibility does not create a healthier experience for the community. It affects how people feel about their own progression. Increases tilt and turns normal RNG variance into something that feels personal. It also fuels conspiracies about accounts, luck, and manipulation. Rebuilding a version of the Overseer outside the game would simply create the same problem we are trying to solve. Loot should feel personal, not social pressure. Alongside the blackout, we are also updating the marketplace. All listings will now be fully transparent. The old option to list items anonymously has been removed. Damn it, I was trying to scam people, damn it. Nah, I'm kidding. All existing listings that were anonymous will still remain that way. Oh, this applies to all listings, including their Lunari bonds. With the Overseer staying quiet, the marketplace becomes the place where clarity is most important. Fully transparent trading gives everyone a clear view of how items move through the economy and removes the confusion or a suspicion that partial anonymity created. Every listing will now simply show the seller's and buyer's name. We all got doxed, crap! These changes work together. Loot stays personal, trading stays public. This keeps the economy clearer and the player experience healthier. We will continue observing this feels for the community and adjust if needed. Oh, we got exposed. fudge. I know, Argantus. I think that's a good thing, because then it'll prevent those people who sell certain items like dirt cheap. So then we know, hey, it's this person. Ban this person for doing that crap. They're gonna steal my gold income techniques. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, terms of service update incoming to December 15th. On your next login on December 15th, you'll be asked to review and accept them. No actions needed now, just accept when prompted. I think we should try to read it maybe, just to see what it is. Key changes and what they mean for you. All right, let's see what it says here. We refreshed our terms of service to bring them up to date with just how Lost Relics has evolved over the years. While most players won't notice any difference in day-to-day gameplay, these updates improve clarity, strengthen player protections, and the set foundations for future features. Here's a quick breakdown of what's new. All right, let's see. Clear explanation of virtual items and blockchain support. We've expanded the section covering virtual items, virtual currency, and blockchain items. This includes better explanation of how items work today and how they may work again when blockchain support returns. The updated terms simply clarify how things work and keep the door open for future on-chain integration. Upon accepting the following terms, you agree to give Cliff Crowley your soul and one kidney of your choice. I mean, you might as well have both my kidneys at that point, because if I lose my soul, what's the point? A new section on randomness and drop behavior. Lost Relics uses a global loot system that is inherently random. The updated terms now explain this more clearly. Different players will naturally see different results. Drop tables may change over time. No rewards are ever guaranteed. This helps ensure everyone understands how the game systems work, especially as we continue improving balance and event rewards. More transparency around anti-cheat and security. The monitoring and anti-cheat section has been expanded to better explain what data the game may collect while running, how it's used, and why. Nothing changes operationally. This simply communicates more openly how we keep the game fair for all players. Improve clarity around purchases and refunds. The terms now explain more plainly how in-game purchases, when refunds cannot be issued, and how Australian consumers law applies. There are no new restrictions, just clearer language. Age eligibility, and account responsibilities. We've added clearer guidelines for account ownership, parental or guardians oversight for younger players, and what requires to keep your account secure. Refined termination, disputes, resolution, legal structure. Several sections have been written to be more balanced, easier to understand. This includes how suspensions work when we make closed service and how disputes are handled in Australian law. You can review the full terms of service ahead of time here. I mean, oopsie, I'll just have that open when I'll read this my own time, but right now, no. So that's the update, guys. Yeah, Renewal Part 2. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So until then, guys, this is the Hidden Hero signing out, and never forget to follow your arrow. Take care.